A Pace family is asking Northwest Florida's state lawmakers to re-examine a Florida law after they lost their son in a head-on collision. Luca Kukuk was killed in March when an alleged drunk driver crashed into his car on Woodbine Road. His family is now suing the driver and the establishments the family believes served him alcohol that day, the driver that day, that is. Our Hannah James spoke with Kukuk's mother today. Hannah?
Well, Bob, according to the civil suit that was filed at the end of September, Leslie High Street visited 3 bars and restaurants before crashing into Luca's car. That suit says his first tab opened just after noon, and the last one closed almost 10 hours later, just 10 minutes before the crash.
On March 6th, it was my son. In the future, it will be somebody else's son.
At 9:42 on March 6th, 22-year-old Luca Kukuk was involved in a head-on collision that took his life.
I'm proud of him. I was proud of him every day of his life, but just knowing how much his young 22-year-old life touched everybody, it makes me proud. And it makes me miss more of what he could have done, it could have been, if it wasn't for that event.
The driver of the other vehicle was 33-year-old Leslie High Street. He was charged with DUI manslaughter and fleeing the scene.
It's an empty spot that aches every day.
The Kukuk family believes High Street is not the only person at fault.
And we would push for that accountability in all the different ways that the laws accommodate for.
They have filed a civil wrongful death suit against Leslie High Street and the 3 establishments that served him March 6th leading up to Luca's death.
This is the kind of stuff that doesn't need to happen in 2025, where you can click a button on your app and get a ride home safely for everybody.
The family and their attorney are specifically targeting Florida's Dram Shop Act.
The difficult thing in trying to help parents like Bob and Rita is that we actually have a law known as the Dram Shop Act, which largely protects and immunizes bars that overserve habitual drunkards like this. It's incredibly challenging.
The Dram Shop Act protects bars and restaurants that serve alcohol, saying the establishments are not responsible for damage or injury of that person after they are served, unless the establishment knew they were serving a habitual drunkard.
If this happened in Alabama and we proved that these bars overserved him, which is an absolute certainty, that bar would be held liable. But Florida, the legislature, has elected to pass this law, and pass this law which largely immunizes bars that overserve drunkards.
The Kukuks want change and accountability.
It takes a community banding together, it takes politicians, it takes a discussion, a conversation with these establishments, figuring out why they think they're above the law or why they think they can just serve people to drunkenness and not worry about saying, hey, you like to drink, just drink as you want, but please go home on a cab or a taxi or Uber.
High Street was supposed to be in criminal court today. A late motion continued the case to December 16th. He's remained in the Santa Rosa County Jail without bond since the crash in March. Live in studio, I'm Hannah James.